guys, I'm back, and we've got a pretty big weekend coming up. We've got Avengers Endgame coming out, the Battle of Winterfell is happening in Game of Thrones this weekend. You know, a lot of things I could be making relevant figures for and making videos about, but instead, I have something far, far better for you guys. Here's Tom and Jerry. So, disclaimer, I didn't even make these. These were made by my mongoloid oaf of a friend, TheMooseFigs, after I harassed or persuaded him into making more cartoon animals for me. Now, I kindly asked Dylan to make these for me, as I knew I would never be able to, and I loved Tom and Jerry growing up as a kid, and I really, really wanted some Lego figures of them, so I finally wore him down, and he made these guys for me. Now, he posted a video of them on his channel a little while back, which I encourage you guys to check out, but I wanted to post a video of these guys here to show you guys these figures in their HD glory, and in an edited format, rather than a one-take video shot on a dresser. So instead of dragging this video out to reaping the revenue on figures I didn't even make, let's go ahead and take a better look at these guys. So we're going to start off with Tom. Now, like I said, I didn't make these guys, so I don't really know Dylan's exact procedure when making these. So I'm just going to point out things as I see them, and things that I like, and things that I'm assuming he did. So starting out with the feet, looks like he just painted the feet white, and then added a little bit of black there for the toes, and he made a little fur effect on the side there. Moving up, he painted the torso a completely different gray, which matches the arms and the legs just fine. And then it has the lighter gray and a really thin black outline on that, which I really like. On the back, he has a sculpted tail, which I imagine was a pain in the ass to make, but he did that pretty well, and I'm glad it didn't break off during shipping. And I imagine he sculpted that out of Procreate. Now, the bulk of the work went into the head, just from my guess now, to start off as a Lego head, and then he sculpted on top of it in a lot of different layers, just from the work-in-progress pictures he was sending me, but I really, really like the sculpt on this guy. This was probably a lot harder to do than Garfield, for example, because Garfield's is pretty simple. It's just the smile, the eyes, and the ears, whereas with Tom, he just had to completely change the shape of the head with all of the fur and the ears and everything, so he did a absolutely great job at that. So I really, really commend Dylan for doing that. The head just turned out fantastic. He painted the ears as well, and I just really like the look of the little tufts of hair in the ears there. He just painted those very nicely, and the color of the pink for the ears is also very good. Of course, he painted the eyes and the mouth, which look very cartoon accurate. I love that expression he painted. And then the whiskers, I don't know what the hell he used for those. There's some really, really thin material. I'm not sure if they're like string that has been like twirled up and then glued or what. You'd have to watch his video for that, because I don't even know what he did for him. But yeah, I really love this figure. I don't know if it beats Garfield just because it's Garfield, but overall I think Tom is a better figure. I just don't know which one is my favorite. But Dylan did a fantastic job on this. Just a great sculpt all around, and I couldn't be happier with it. Now with Jerry, I actually helped Dylan make this guy, and that was just with the posable arms. Now as you can see, this is made using a baby figure as a base. And we just use that because Jerry's a mouse, Tom is a cat, so it makes sense for Jerry to be far smaller than Tom. We felt like the baby figure was the right size for him. But one of the things with the Lego baby figure is that the arms are locked in a position forward, like this arm right here. It was locked like that, but I cut both arms off, hollowed out the inside, and glued in some magnets on either side. So the arms are posable. These are 2mm in diameter magnets, so they allow the arms to be posable, and that's just one of the features I really wanted to have on this. So I did that, and then I sent it off to Dylan, and he did the rest. So he just painted the body up in a brown color, added the toes and little chest fur. He sculpted the tail, which, like Tom, I'm surprised this one didn't break off, because this one is so tiny and it's sticking straight out. So I don't know how that didn't break off, but I really like that. Now I'm guessing the bulk of the work went into the head, just like with Tom, just because he had to make the entire face from scratch. So he sculpted the shape of the head, the ears, the mouth, and the cheeks, a little tuft of hair at the top, and then he painted everything, including those eyeballs and the eyebrows and the ears, and the mouth and the nose, and it just looks great. So that is pretty much it for Jerry. Dylan also graciously made me this second version of Jerry that's just based off of some really stupid expression Jerry makes in literally one frame of the entire series. It's just such a funny image, and he recreated it perfectly with a whole new body, with the arms sculpted outward, and just a new face that was sculpted and painted to just that likeness from that one scene. And I love it so much. Look at that face! Before I end off this video, I wanted to do a little comparison with another cartoon cat that Dylan made me, and that, of course, is Garfield. So there's the animated characters from my childhood that I really, really wanted in Lego form. And coincidentally, these are my favorite figures Dylan has ever made, period. And I'm just really, really happy that I own these guys, because they're such a cool thing to have in my collection. And then we'll get Garfield out of there real quick, and we'll throw my Sig Fig in there just to see how tall they scale up with a normal Lego figure. So, in retrospect, Tom and Jerry are very giant for their size, but they're not supposed to be minifigure scale. So, there they are. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys haven't heard of TheMooseFigs, then you kind of live under a rock, but I'll post some links down in the description so you guys can check out his YouTube and his Instagram and such. He makes some great videos, and his editing style is absolutely unmatched, so I definitely would advise checking him out. He makes some great figures and is one of my best friends in the community, so he definitely deserves your follow if you haven't seen him already. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be starting finals week here pretty soon, so I won't really have any videos up for like a week or so, but after that I'll have a new Game of Thrones video already, so stay tuned for that. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you later.